I'm going to show you the process for taking recorded clips from the older JVC GY HM100U camera and getting them into Avid Media Composer so that you can edit them. This is a two-step process. The SD card from the camera has already been inserted into the computer, and the first step involves using XDCam browser to export the files in a format that is compatible with Avid Media Composer. So I'm going to launch XDCam browser by double-clicking on it. It's going to open up this browser window. If you do not see this browser window, you can always go to Window, New Explorer window to see it. Here is our directory structure. Removable disk D is the SD card that I have inserted into the computer. I'm going to click on the private JVC folder, and now I will have a display of all of the clips on the card. Now I'm going to lasso these to highlight them all, or you can hit Control A to highlight them all. Either way works. Once they are all highlighted, or just the clips that you want, you can select individual clips by clicking one and then holding down the Control key to select some of the clips instead of all of them. With my clips selected, I'm going to right click and I'm going to go to Export, and I'm going to choose the top option, MXF for NLEs, which stands for Media Exchange Format for Nonlinear Editors. This is the format the files must be in to use with Avid Media Composer. So I'm going to click this. It's going to ask me for an export destination. I'm going to use this button to browse to a folder. I have on this computer a folder on the desktop which is named with my slug. You can also make new folders. I like to use the desktop because it's easy to find. So having selected the folder, I'm going to hit OK. Now I'm going to press the execute button, and now you can watch as it exports the video files off of the card into the MXF format and places them on my desktop. This message shows that the export was complete. So now I'm going to close this window and exit XDCam browser, and here you can see that I have already opened Avid Media Composer and I have selected my project. Please note that we keep all of our projects on the Z drive, the projects drive, and reporters use the 258 folder. Here is my name. I'm going to enter my project. When you enter your project, a new bin is created for you by default. I'm going to rename this bin with my slug name, or you could hit the new bin button to create a new bin with your slug name. I'm going to double click on my bin to open it. This opens my bin. Now I'm going to right click and I am going to go to Input, Import Media. This opens this dialog box asking where the video files are. I am going to go to the desktop, to my Todd Slug folder where I exported the video files from XDCam browser. I'm going to highlight them all, or you can use Control A. I am going to make sure that the resolution is our XDCam EX 35 megabit format, and that all the video is going onto the news drive. So I have all my files highlighted. I've picked the appropriate video resolution, and I have told it I'd like to store it on the news drive. Now when I hit open, it's going to open this progress bar as it imports each of the 5 files. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, and the last file, 5. Now you can see that the video files show up in my bin. Here is their duration in seconds and frames, and here is the drive that they're on. So I can quickly see here that they're all on the news drive, which is where they want to be. So that's how you get the video off of the SD card from one of the older JVC cameras and into your project on Media Composer. Closing the bin saves it. And now I will simply quit Media Composer.